ago, it's probably been like a year, I've added and kind of reduced my reptile collection. So I've lost my blood python. That was about a year ago. I had a buddy taking care of him, and unfortunately, I ended up losing her. I don't know all the details behind it, but he sent me a picture, and it looks like maybe it was a rodent that wasn't thawed all the way. But who knows? I lost her. It's out of my control. My buddy was doing me a favor while I was going through some life events to take care of all my snakes for me. So anyway, on the bright side, so that was the bad news out of the way. On the bright side, I've got a new reptile enclosure for my boa constrictor. So this is, I named him Croissant, finally gave him a name. I usually don't name my reptiles. But I finally got him this nice enclosure, got it off Facebook Marketplace. It's a 6 foot by 4 foot wide by 2 foot deep. Fully custom, just needs a little bit of paint. So a little touch up, just need a pane of glass as well. But it's got 2 latches, one on the bottom, one on the top. And cabinet style doors. And this is a lot better than what he had before. He was in a Animal Plastics T8 enclosure, which is 4 foot by 2 foot. So this gives him a lot more vertical space, which he utilizes. So anybody that says that boas like don't climb or won't utilize the space, 100% wrong. He's about almost 7 years old, and he climbs. So that's not true. So all these branches are anchored to all these different anchor points. He's got a nice big water bowl down here. It came with a molded water bowl out of the foam, which I don't use, but you could use it if you wanted to. But it's got all these like cool ledges and stuff, which I really like. It's also got 2 fixtures. So it's got a ceramic heat emitter on this side, and I'm not using the other fixture, but that one's installed. And then you got fluorescent lights on the inside, just for lighting. But yeah, the ceramic heat emitter, I'm using a 75 watt ceramic heat emitter that gets the basking spot up to about 90 degrees, which is about as hot as you want for a boa constrictor. But he also just finished shedding, so he's just gorgeous. He's doing very, very well. So yeah, this is a great enclosure. I'll be showcasing it. This is just kind of an update video. So I'm just showing you what's changed. I will do more in-depth videos on this enclosure and as well as my other animals. So, yep. So he's situated in his new enclosure. Right around here, I've got a new Florida banded water snake, which I purchased from Reptile Expo. Never owned a water snake before. Actually, I have. It's been a very long time. I was about 15 years old or so when I had a water snake. Didn't keep him too long. Just kind of caught him in the creek and kept him for a little while. Figured out they ate fish. I didn't know they ate fish at the time. But that is a little Florida banded water snake. He's about probably 6 months old or so. And he eats just whatever I catch him. I'm pretty close to the water, so I can catch him mosquito fish, minnows. He eats like little pinfish, which are from the ocean. He also eats frogs. I fed him a tree frog the other day, so he eats just all kinds of frogs. But yeah, he's doing very well. This species gets about 3 foot, so he stays small, and he'll be I have 2 Animal Plastics T10 enclosures that are going to be divided in half on the way, and he's going to be in one of those. So that's coming. They have a huge back order right now, so it's going to take about 8 months or so to receive those. So, but for now, he's in a 5-gallon Zilla enclosure. And right in here, ball python. She is still in her 3 foot by 15 by 2 foot enclosure, and she's doing very well. She hasn't eaten for me in a while, but she's older now, so they kind of go through spurts of not eating, so that's completely normal. But she's doing very, very well, and she loves her enclosure. Honestly, a ball python, I think a 3 foot enclosure is perfect. You could go to a 4 foot if you wanted to. It might be a little bit too much wasted space, but depends on your snake, right? Because some snakes are more active than others. She prefers to hide a lot. I've seen ball pythons that cruise around all the time. So yeah, it just depends on the individual snake. Each snake is different. So this 3-foot enclosure works great for her, and she's got a nice 80-watt Reptile Basics heat panel, which is set at about 87 degrees. So yeah, she's doing well. So in the T8, this was the old boa enclosure. I put the Anery corn snake in here for now, but I'm also going to move him into one of those divided T10s in the future. But yeah, he's doing well, and he's got an entire 4-foot by 2-foot enclosure all to himself, so he's enjoying that. But yeah, he usually stays on the cool side. I have the big heat panel over on the other side. He doesn't usually go over there too much, even when he just ate. So he doesn't utilize the entire enclosure, so I do feel like there's a lot of wasted space. But yeah, and he produced some babies for me a couple of years back, and I've since sold his babies. I was just going through some life events, so I just needed to reduce my collection, was all. They went to good homes, so nothing to worry about. So that's him. My reverse Okatee corn snake is doing fantastic. She's my breeder female. She's had 2 clutches for me, which I've shown in previous videos. You guys can take a look at my previous videos, and she's jammed up pretty good in there. I don't think I'll be able to get her out, but anyway, she's doing great. Obviously, she's comfortable in there. So yeah, that's pretty much the updates for my collection. I will post more videos of the boa enclosure, as well as I'll post some feeding videos. If you guys are curious about feeding fish to snakes and stuff, if you guys have never seen, there doesn't seem to be too many water snake videos out there, so I'll try to film some more of those. I'll do some more feeding videos. I'll try to get this channel back up and going. I just had a lot going on, but now that I've got a nice enclosure for the snakes, I think it'll be cool. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys' support, and I'll keep them rolling. Thank you.